purpose of for you to get familiar with the whole process. I believe that some of you already know some of the process, but I just want to make sure that you are really very familiar with all the steps itself. Okay, so let's look at the question itself. So the question is, Mr. King approached Mrs. Xiao, so there are two persons. So Mr. King, okay, so there's a Mr. King over here, and we have a Mr. Xiao. Yeah, he has somebody invested in his coffee cafe. So it's a cafe that sells coffee anyway. So Mr. King tells Mr. Xiao that somebody invested in the coffee cafe. And he is open for another investor to join him. That means, in short, he already got investors in his cafe for the coffee. So he wanted to get more people to invest in this coffee in terms of the cafe. So some other information is very important. Mrs. Xiao is a very good friend of Mr. King. So this case study
Sorry, late.
Hi, Mr. Renzi. Master Renzi, sorry. Somebody was asking me, who are you?
Me,
because they never see your face, so they don't know who are you. So because always there's a Patrick, suddenly Patrick is not around, and they see there's a Master Renzi, so they were asking me.
Pneumologist.
Okay. Anyhow, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Interrupted. So back to the question, Mr. Xiao and Mr. King they are good friends. So, and ask if this is ask you if this is a good investment to go into. So what we need to do is, as per normal, what we go through is, yes, we need to go through look at the answer. Okay, the answer is over here. Okay, next we look at, okay, who is the asker? The asker is Mrs. Xiao, actually, Mrs. Xiao. So Mrs. Xiao is over here. This is the G. If I am too fast, please ask me to reduce my speed, because usually I'm quite fast in this explanation. So I try to be slower so that you can catch up. So this is Mrs. Xiao, right? So let me highlight. Mrs. Xiao. Font is bad. Mrs. Xiao, okay. So this number 4 is Mrs. Xiao. Okay. So next we need to look at the potential profitability of this coffee cafe if Mrs. Xiao is going to be investing in this cafe. Profitability, we look at Senmen. So Senmen is the life over here. Okay. Okay, this is the profitability. Okay, business profit. Let me highlight the okay. Business profit. This is the life itself. So next, we also have to look at some of the problems in terms of the Bandit Star and this. Okay, let's look at where is Bandit first. Bandit is very important. Bandit is over here in this box 7. Okay, we have another Black Tortoise over here. Okay, Black Tortoise stands for this losses in money, moderately, not much, but we have a Bandit over here. So what other things are we looking at? We have a partnership. Remember that this is a partnership, investment. Okay, just be careful. Investment in a company as long as you do not get involved in the daily operation, you do not consider yourself as a partner. In this case, in this case, whereby you do not have any hands-on in sales or anything, you just put money only. So this case itself, we do not look at the partner. We do not look at that. Okay, but we just highlight it just to let us know what is the situation. Okay, so we look at the information provided, the Geng itself, the hour stamp, which is over here. Geng, this is the answer. We have a life, we have a bandit, we have this darkness. So as a whole, this on paper it looks good. This life itself it looks good, but with a darkness, profitability with darkness is not very fantastic. With a bandit, it's not very good also. So we can say that the answer equates to not ideal. Okay, so that is the part one. Second part is we have looked at Mrs. Xiao. What is her current status? Her current status is box number 4. Okay, so current status, this is about number 4. So he got a dispute. He got a small money loss, which is this Black Tortoise. And then this we have a problem star over here, meaning that her current status is not so fantastic. So we also have to highlight, say, this asker, which is Mrs. Xiao. Currently not too good also. That means currently her status, her luck itself is not so great. Next, we look at the profitability of this business. Same box itself, same box as the answer. So the profitability equates to not ideal also. Okay, so we got the Bandit Star, we got the Shen, the Tortoise, Bandit is together with the life. That means a business. Okay. So what does that mean? Meaning that the business will lose money, lose big money. Next, we have this Black Tortoise. Okay, Black Tortoise meaning losing money is actually together with Mrs. Xiao. Okay, so it's together with Mrs. Xiao. So it's not good also. Okay, so there's one thing we also didn't highlight is the money. Where is the money? So the money is actually represented by this U. Okay, so this stands for the money involved for Mrs. Xiao. So money itself, we look at this box, what does it really mean? The status of the money, so we have obstruct. Obstruct is not a very good door to accompany with. So meaning that herself, this Mrs. Xiao, she may not have enough money if she wants to invest in this cafe. So we also have to highlight money. Not ideal. That means not enough cash. Okay. So in this case itself, if we were to look at this thing, we have a leader over here. Leader could be somebody who is Mrs. Xiao's boss, Mrs. Xiao's benefactor, can be somebody who is helping her that can give her money. So likelihood, if she wants to invest in this particular coffee cafe, there is a chance that she can try to borrow money from somebody. Okay, so that's something whereby we can take note basing on this monetary box in box number 1. Okay. Okay, I need to give me a second. I need to mute somebody who is making some noise. Okay, so in this case itself, we are almost there already. So in this case, the answer is box number 7. Okay, not ideal. Asker, current status not too good. Okay, profit not ideal. And we have a bandit together with the profitability of the business, meaning you will lose money. So together with Mrs. Xiao, which is the Black Tortoise, also lose moderate money. So monetary wise, although she is able to borrow money from other people, but as a whole, let's say if this Mrs. Xiao were to ask us whether is it a good investment, our best recommendation is she should not be going for it, because there's a very high chance that this investment will be losing money. Although Mrs. Xiao and Mr. King is actually a very good friend. You see, so this is the general analysis of this particular case itself. Any question? Anybody? Any questions? Later on, I will give you all to do one. I will not explain already. Any questions? If no question, I will take it that you all are comfortable and know what I'm talking about.
师傅, if we see a 浮盈价 when do business, so it's not good, right?
No, full in charge, okay, no matter how the answer is going to be, if all the answers are red color, everything is perfect. If you see a full in chart, if possible, avoid it. When given a choice, don't play with fooling, because when you talk about fooling, is going to be painful, and it does not mean that it will make money. It will be likelihood because of painfulness. It will be long, so most of the effort and time and money invested will not be very profitable. Okay, I hope that answers your question. So regardless of the answer, even if the profitability of this box is perfect, we have all the money, we have all the benefactors, but as full in covers everything. That means if your chart is a perfect chart, but if it's a full in chart, I'm sorry to say, please do not go into it. I have seen many cases whereby people, because they see the chart is very good, but they choose to ignore the full in chart. So after going in, they are so they regret so much, whereby they want to get out. Sometimes it's not easy to get out because it's going to be a long and draggy process and very painful also. So for business wise, yes, and even that's for anything related to relationship, fooling also can be quite bad also. So not necessarily have to be in business. In most of the decision is fooling, please try not to go. Sometimes it's like we have no choice, but if given a choice, we try not to go. That's my suggestion. But of course, a suggestion is one thing. Sometimes people